hope everyone's doing great today. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a sultry Valentine's Day look. And I got inspired by the Wet n Wild Color Icon Gold Whip 5-pan palette, which I noticed over this past few days, and I just thought like, wow, you know, it looks really pretty. And I thought like, what would go better than a beautiful red lipstick to go with it? And it is the Soft Blur red lipstick, and it's called Little Red Rosette. I thought, you know what, let me do a quick Valentine's Day look with this, and I thought, you know, I can go for like more of a natural look. So, but it did end up turning out more of a sultry look, which I was actually surprised. I was actually pleasantly surprised that I actually really did like this Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink blush so much. Yeah, it's a really pretty blush. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you the tutorial. I hope you like it. First, we're going to start with the Maybelline Master Prime Hydrate and Smooth Face Primer. It says that it visibly smooths, primes skin with hydration. It is a lightweight formula and it does not clog pores. And it does state to wear alone or under makeup for comfortable wear. So I'm excited to try this. So, you know, I do live in a winter climate right now and my skin does tend to get a little bit drier. So I'm excited to try this. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a pea-sized amount to my skin. A little bit less than a pea-sized amount. So here we go. Let's see how this wears on the skin. Okay, so the first thing I notice is that it is very smooth on the skin. So that's really nice because it means that it's going to even out as far as like give you a nice and evened out texture. It's really good for that. As far as giving you a really nice base for your makeup that's going to go over your primer, your primed skin. So as far as the hydration, I did notice that it was very moisturizing as well. So I do feel like the claims are really good with this Hydrate and Smooth face primer. So if you're in the market for a good face primer that is hydrating and that does smooth the skin, I would highly recommend this face primer. So okay, so I'm gonna move on to the foundation, which is the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Foundation. It does have broad spectrum SPF 18 and it is normal to dry. And I have my shade in 120 Classic Ivory. So the reason that I'm using this foundation is also, you know, it's, you know, normal to dry, which my skin does tend to get a little bit drier. So, and also because, you know, I do love to wear more of a dewy looks to my skin. I really enjoy the dewy looks. I enjoy like a luminosity to my skin, especially in the winter time, you know. I think matte is nice too. But something about luminosity is really pretty. I like the glow that it gives. Like a candlelit glow from within type of look. So I hope you guys are gonna have a great Valentine's Day. And I hope that you guys have plans, whether it's with someone that you love or with friends. Like Valentine's or something. Okay, so this gave me a little bit more of like a natural look. So I'm going to put a little bit more, just a little bit more, just to build it up. So, like another pump. So I did 2 pumps, basically. Even though it doesn't have a pump, just beware, it does not have a pump. I'm just eyeing it. So this foundation is very dewy. It does give you like a very nice effect. And it stays like that all day. So if you have oily skin, you know, just use like a matte primer and a mattifying primer and like a mattifying setting powder, and you should be good. I like to use a spoolie to soften it up. We're gonna move on to the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Light. I'm gonna apply 3 dots on each side. I'm gonna use the E.L.F. concealer brush. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to the Ulta Beauty Matte Veil Longwear Eye Primer. And I'm gonna use about this much for both eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and powder my face with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Face Powder, and I have the shade in 130 Buff Beige. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the E.L.F. Flawless Face Brush. These 2 shades right at the top left side. For this look we're going for, I want it to look subtle. It doesn't have to be too snatched of a contour look. So yeah, definitely gonna go more for like a subtle contour. This is more like a Valentine's natural look. I got inspired actually by the new Gold Whip Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. That's the reason why I wanted to start. I thought of doing this makeup look for Valentine's Day. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this Wet n Wild blush, which is called Pearlescent Pink. It's beautiful, beautiful looking blush. It has beautiful shimmer throughout. Let's see how it comes off on the skin. It has like it's pink, right? It's a pink shade, but it does have like golden flecks of shimmer. Yes, it's definitely noticeable on the skin. So if you don't like shimmer, I'm just warning you, it is gonna show up. It does look like a frosty blush. But I don't mind it. I love all makeup. I said I was gonna go for a natural look and I'm over here with frosty blush. It's cute though. It's a really cute blush. I'll give it that. It is really pretty. It's a really pretty color. I even put it on my temples. That's how pretty of a color it is. I don't normally tend to do that. The Essence Pure Nude Sunlighter. And it's in the shade Be My Sunlight. It looks really beautiful. Okay, so it gives you a nice golden highlight. It's like a nice shimmery golden highlight. So it goes really pretty with the Wet n Wild blush. I'm gonna add a little bit on my nose. A little bit more. A little bit on my temples. I'm going to start with the Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette, and it is in the eyeshadow shade called Gold Whip. And I'm going to start, I always start with, let me start with this one, which is the flat eyeshadow brush by E.L.F. I always start with the light tone shade right here. So I'm gonna start off with like a creamy shade, because I always do. I always start off with that type of shade. I always feel like it's really nice to start off with like a nice base on your skin tone to like even out the skin tone on your eyelids, and it gives like a nice base for your eyeshadow primer to stick onto with the eyeshadow. And then we're gonna move on to the chocolatey brown shade, which is all the way on my right. Okay, so the next shade we're gonna move into is going to be this dark chocolatey shade, which is gonna be the next shade over, and it does have a little bit of shimmer in it. It does have some shimmer. And I am using the E.L.F. flat eyeshadow brush. And we're gonna be applying that on the lower part of the eyelid. I'm also going to be blending out the crease area with the E.L.F. Detail Crease Brush. So I'm going to be blending both eyeshadows down so they can blend in seamlessly. Next, I'm going to move on to the E.L.F. Small Precision Brush. And I'm gonna tap into this same eyeshadow brush that we've been using lightly. And I'm just gonna use it for underneath my eyeshadow line, my lash line. What I love about these eyeshadows is that they're very pigmented, very highly pigmented. So I do love that about them. And we're gonna brush it up. And give yourself like a little bit of a wing. Just to define the lash line further up, further up. I just want to define it a little bit, not a lot. Just to make a little bit of something, you know? Just a little bit of a line. A little bit of a winged look. Like a light eyeshadowed wing look. This shimmery beige eyeshadow, which is the third one down, which is the middle shade right here. And apply that on my middle corner. So just as a highlight. On the eyelids, inner corner of the eyelids. Be perfect right there. Yes, perfect. Finish up the eye look. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the E.L.F. Lash Extender Mascara, which I have my shade in Pitch Black. I like the E.L.F. Lash and Roll Mascara. I find that it curls my lashes. It does a really good job at that. So let's see how I like this mascara. I feel like this mascara does a good job of lengthening the lashes. And volumizing them and making them nice and dark, which is really pretty. Gives a really, really pretty effect. I really do like the mascara. I feel like it really did a good job of making my eyelashes look really fluttery and pretty and dark. So it's a pretty look. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the E.L.F. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. Anything that's dewy, I'm all for during the winter. I don't know what's up with the nozzle right now. Let me see. I'll try to spray it. It does give a nice mist. I don't know what happened. Okay. Well, that really sprayed intensely all over my face, but okay. As long as it works. So yeah, I like the finish of it. It does give like a really pretty dewy effect, and it does leave a little bit of, I don't know if it's because of the blush. Let me take a look again. Yeah, it's because of the blush. I was gonna say a little bit of shimmer, but it does not leave any shimmer. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to my lipstick of choice, which is gonna be today. It's gonna be the Wet n Wild. It's the Soft Blur lipstick, and it is Soft Blur matte lipstick, and the shade is in Little Red Rosette. I love me some red lipstick. This lipstick is so moisturizing. I love how it feels on the lips. Normally I do say, if you're gonna be out all night, if you're gonna be, you know, wanting to have the lipstick stay all day, then I would go with the liquid lipstick. But if you don't mind reapplying, want something more moisturizing, then I would definitely go for something more like a moisturizing lipstick like this, like the Wet n Wild one. It's a really pretty lipstick, and it is a very pretty color. It's a very pretty shade. I do like it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this sultry makeup look I created, and I hope that you have a great Valentine's Day with your loved ones. And please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe so that you can receive more of my content in the future if you do enjoy my videos. Have a great rest of your day, and have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Thanks so much. Bye.